Albert Einstein was born on 14 March 1879 in Ulm into a simple middle-class family. Nobody at that time could imagine that this quiet little boy would one day completely change humanity's understanding of the universe. His childhood was very different from other children. Einstein spoke very late, and because of this, many people believed he was mentally weak. Some relatives even worried that he would never become successful in life. He was shy, silent, and spent most of his time alone. While other children played outside, Einstein loved sitting quietly and thinking deeply about strange questions about nature and space. One day, when Einstein was still very young, his father showed him a compass. Einstein became shocked because the compass needle always pointed in one direction no matter how it was moved. That small moment changed his life forever. He realized that there were invisible forces in the universe that people could not see. From that day, his curiosity about science became stronger and stronger. When Einstein joined school, his struggles increased. The education system at that time was extremely strict. Teachers wanted students to memorize everything without questioning. But Einstein hated blind memorization. He always asked why and how. Many teachers became angry with him because they thought he was disrespectful and stubborn. One teacher even told him that he would never become successful in life. Those words could have broken anyone's confidence, but Einstein continued believing in his curiosity. Although he struggled in many subjects, he loved mathematics and physics deeply. He could spend hours solving problems and imagining scientific ideas inside his mind. However, life at home was becoming difficult because his family business failed badly. Financial problems forced the family to move often, and uncertainty surrounded their future. At the age of 16, Einstein tried to enter the famous Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich. He dreamed of becoming a scientist. But when the exam results came, Einstein failed. He failed the entrance examination. For most people, this would feel like the end of their dream, but Einstein refused to give up. Instead of losing hope, he studied harder than before. He improved the subjects in which he was weak and appeared again the next year. This time, he passed successfully. Even after entering college, Einstein remained different from others. He disliked attending boring lectures and preferred self-study. Sometimes professors became irritated with him because he challenged traditional scientific ideas. Many teachers believed he lacked discipline. After graduation, another painful struggle began. Einstein could not find the proper job anywhere. No professor wanted to recommend him. Months passed without work. He became frustrated, stressed, and worried about money. Sometimes he felt isolated and misunderstood. His friends moved ahead in life while he remained unemployed. Finally, through a friend's help, Einstein got a small job at a patent office in Bern. His work was simple and repetitive, checking technical inventions and patent applications. It was not a respected scientific position. But this ordinary office became the birthplace of extraordinary ideas. Every day after work, Einstein continued thinking about the mysteries of the universe. Sitting alone at his desk, he imagined impossible situations in his mind. He wondered, what would happen if a person could travel at the speed of light? Can time slow down? Is space connected with time? Can gravity bend the universe? These questions sounded crazy to many people, but Einstein trusted his imagination. In 1905, at just 26 years old, Einstein published several scientific papers that completely shocked the scientific world. This year later became famous as his miracle year. One of his most revolutionary discoveries became E equals mc squared. This equation revealed that energy and mass are connected in a powerful way. It later became one of the most famous equations in human history. But success did not come immediately. At first, many scientists ignored Einstein. Some even laughed at his theories because they seemed impossible to believe. Einstein was not a famous professor working in a large university. He was just a clerk in a small patent office. Many people refused to take him seriously. Still, Einstein never stopped. Years later, scientists proved that his theories were correct through experiments. Slowly, the world realized that Einstein had changed physics forever. His theory of relativity transformed humanity's understanding of time, gravity, space, and the universe itself. Eventually, Einstein became world famous. Universities invited him everywhere. Newspapers printed his photographs. People called him a genius. In 1921, he received the Nobel Prize in Physics for his scientific contributions. Yet, despite his fame, Einstein continued living a simple life. He cared more about knowledge and humanity than money or luxury. But life brought new struggles again. In Germany, dangerous political movements began rising. Because Einstein was Jewish, hateful groups targeted him. His books were attacked and people threatened his life. The situation became so dangerous that Einstein had to leave Germany forever. He moved to the United States to escape persecution and continue his work safely. Even after facing rejection, criticism, financial struggles, unemployment, hatred, and exile, Einstein never became bitter. He continued speaking about peace, kindness, education, and humanity. Einstein believed imagination was more important than memorization. He believed failure was part of learning. He believed curiosity could change the world. He once said, "A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new." Another famous quote of his was, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." The most inspiring part of Einstein's story is that he was not born as a perfect genius. He faced failure after failure. People doubted him, criticized him, ignored him, and underestimated him. But he kept moving forward. The quiet child who struggled to speak became the voice of modern science. The student who failed entrance exams became one of the greatest minds in history. The unemployed young man working in a small patent office changed the future of humanity forever. The story of Albert Einstein teaches us that success does not belong only to naturally gifted people. Success belongs to those who continue learning, imagining, and fighting even during the hardest times of life.